Do you want to know what's inside this box? It's not gold. It's not jewels. It's something much more valuable. It's secrets. Documents filled with secrets. And let me show you something else. Look closely. Can you read it? What does it say? Of course you can't. It's written in invisible ink. It's hidden from everyone, but the buyer has special glasses. Glasses that reveal the truth. And that's what we're talking about today. The things we can't see. The secrets that changed the world. He wasn't a billionaire. He wasn't a president. He wasn't even famous. And yet for years he may have been the most dangerous man on earth because he didn't trade in money. He didn't trade in weapons. He traded in secrets. Secrets stolen from governments. Secrets that could shift wars. Secrets so powerful every nation wanted them. He was born in 1945, a child of privilege. His father was a decorated soldier. His mother a socialite. Connections and influence came easily, but so did betrayal. At university he was expelled for selling exam papers. When he enlisted in the army he was kicked out for selling classified documents, but that didn't stop him. Because there's always someone willing to buy and there's always something to sell. In 1968 he found his real calling. A low-level job at the CIA. Access to information but no oversight. His first sales were small. Reports, contacts, technical notes. But when no one noticed, he grew bolder. Soon he was selling military strategies, intelligence networks, even the names of undercover agents. And every secret brought him more money and more power. But here's where his story became different. Most spies work for one side. This man worked for them all. He sold us intelligence to the Russians, Russian intelligence to the Americans. He passed secrets to Middle Eastern governments. He traded information across Europe and Asia. And because everyone was buying from him, no one wanted to expose him. He became untouchable, the spy who sold secrets to every government. The money piled up, lavish homes, hidden bank accounts, even private investments in countries he was secretly betraying. He was no longer just a spy. He was a broker of power, because when you control information, you don't need an army. You don't need weapons. You control the future. It's hard to imagine a weapon more powerful than that. And yet it's rarely noticed until it's too late. It's the missing piece of the puzzle, the question you didn't ask. That's why the best spies are the ones you never hear of. The ones who work in plain sight, unnoticed and untraceable. But no spy can hide forever. Inside the agencies he worked for, suspicions began to grow. Information was leaking too often. Operations were being compromised. Agents were disappearing. The hunt began. Counterintelligence teams studied every move, every transaction, every conversation. But the spy was always one step ahead. He knew how the investigations worked, because he had sold those secrets too. For years the hunt went nowhere. The spy seemed invisible, and then he slipped. It wasn't a dramatic chase. It wasn't a high-tech sting. It was a mistake. A bank transfer that didn't add up, a meeting that was recorded, a document left in the wrong place. For the first time, the walls began to close in. And once suspicion turned to proof, the governments that once paid him turned on him. The arrest was quiet. No explosions, no gunfire. Just handcuffs and a man who had spent his life deceiving everyone finally exposed. The trial revealed the scale of his betrayal. Decades of intelligence sold. Billions of dollars in damage. Countless lives affected. He had been one of the most prolific spies in modern history. And now he was just another prisoner. But his story leaves behind a chilling truth. He wasn't the first, and he won't be the last. From Aldrich Ames, who sold secrets to the KGB, to Robert Hanssen, who betrayed the FBI, to countless others whose names we may never know, the history of espionage is the history of betrayal. And it always begins the same way. Not with ideology, not with loyalty, but with greed. The spy who sold secrets to every government didn't create new weapons. He didn't conquer land. He didn't rule a nation. But for a time he was more dangerous than all of them, because in the shadows of power, money fades, armies crumble, leaders fall, but secrets last forever.